receiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Stepping into the box, number 21, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club. Here's the 1-1.
That's the ball. I got 2-1 the count.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Buxton is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Now in the box, Hanser Alberto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the out?
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. The Twins coming up. No score. Cole Stewart will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Dwight Smith Jr. is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Into the box, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman, number 4.
Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The third baseman, Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Smith will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Anthony Santander the next to bat, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip.
Anthony Santander.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next twin up, Jorge Polanco. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Not shortstop, Jorge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And he misses 2-1. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1, no play.
Polanco stands at first with 1 out. That's wide, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Williams Astudillo. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. From the stretch, a swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting in, the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Digging in now, Miguel Sano. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Sano has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Kepler rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Byron Buxton, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. He's set. Here it comes.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. Twins lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Ramon Uriarte. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, inside.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His career batting line against Hill, batting .500, 4 for 8. Fouled off. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
in the air now out to left. Rosario is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Set to get his day started, Dwight Smith Jr. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that looks good.
Two out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Number 4 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And that misses 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A bouncer to the left side, right to Iglesias. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. just missing here, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in, number 21, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Little chopper back to the mound. 1 there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category. Standing in now, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
At the plate, Max Kepler. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 0-1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Smith is there, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Williams Astudillo.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 out, nobody on. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Uriarte is there, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. The pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Ground ball left side. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. We played 4. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Baltimore.
New inning set to get underway. Stepping up now, DJ Stewart. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Pedro Severino.
Now to the plate, Pedro Severino hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So striding forward now, Ramon Uriarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So stepping in, Jose Iglesias, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Two out with the man at first. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton.
Leading up for the Twins, the right fielder, Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two and 1 to count. Now pitch on the way. Hot shot to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Paul Fry comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Paul Fry.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. None out. Runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead swells to 7-0.
manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. 8th home run on the season for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Miguel Castro gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Center fielder, Matt Kepler.
Digging in once again, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 2-2.
Count is full.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Good battle. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Williams Astudillo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in, Miguel Sano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. On the season, Sano enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Sano averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Striding into the box, Byron Buxton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The batter, number 4.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, number 4. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. Two out, bases loaded. Fouled off. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Minnesota leads this one 8-0. Ready now, number 21. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. The pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Hanser Alberto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1-0 the count. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. That's 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Still 8-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Twins.
Into the box now,
The
Josh
baseman.
Donaldson coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball well outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-1 the count now. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 11 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
This is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz.
The
As he
designated
looks at
hitter.
a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Twins left fielder. Two out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
In now, Max Kepler. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-1 home. Two out with the man at first. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Williams Astudillo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. It is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Twins are in front, 10-0. Now batting, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Ramon Uriarte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Number 4 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So digging in now, Jose Iglesias. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Hunter Harvey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
56, Hunter Harvey.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Leading off for the Twins, the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's outside.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
Richard Blyer comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in, number 4. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. First and second here with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and here's Donaldson. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Back up the middle. He's got it. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So coming to the plate, number 21. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied into very shallow right. Buxton will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Standing in, Hanser Alberto. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Rosario. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Tyler Clippard enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Tyler Clippard.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's in.
Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 10 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. He went deep back in the 5th.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and that's out number one.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Jorge Polanco. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And the pitch.
Yeah.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Santander. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, DJ Stewart. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A full count to the Orioles designated hitter. Pedro Severino is on deck. Fouled off. There's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runner at first here. 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Ramon Uriarte.
In now for the O's, Ramon Uriarte. He's set and the pitch.
Ball right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Kepler, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Minnesota get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Rich Hill earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Cole Stewart was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Twins, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.